The Great Barrier Reef is in danger of disappearing entirely due to an ever-shrinking coral cover. Nearly 50% of the coral loss over the last 30 years can be attributed to the crown of thorns starfish. The reason that the crown of thorns has had such a severe impact over the last 30 years specifically is due to outbreaks, which result in explosions of the crown of thorns population. The crown of thorns is a venomous invertebrate that is native to coral reefs in the Indo-Pacific region. Crown of thorns feed on fast-growing corals and on a healthy reef contribute to diversity, allowing slower-growing corals to form colonies. Only slight changes in environment are needed to drastically affect the survival rate of the crown of thorns larvae. Runoff from farmland has been theorised to impact water quality by enriching nutrients in the water, which increases the amount of phytoplankton, which is the food source for crown of thorns larvae, meaning that more larvae have the ability to live into adulthood. There is also a theory that overfishing may have caused a reduction in the predators of the adult crown of thorns, such as the giant triton snail, the stars and stripes pufferfish, the humphead marrow wrasse, and the Titan triggerfish. Despite the exact reason for the outbreaks being unclear, it is obvious that all of these factors may contribute to the explosion in numbers sporadically over the last 30 years. I chose this research topic because the Great Barrier Reef is a unique ecosystem that provides a sense of awe and wonder for any lucky enough to witness it firsthand. The Great Barrier Reef is a World Heritage Area treasured by Australians and the world alike. It boasts the largest coral reef ecosystem on the planet, and subsequently, both the commercial and non-commercial use of the reef is a valuable economic resource for Australia and the Great Barrier Reef's local communities. However, this resource is only valuable so long as the Great Barrier Reef is intact, healthy, and resilient. Any major depletion or changes to the reef will have significant social and economic implications. Having experienced this ecosystem in all of its wonder only a few years prior and learning of its fragility and rapid depletion has fueled the need to defend and protect the Great Barrier Reef from its greatest threat. Learning more about the crown of thorns and its feeding location and reproduction habits encouraged the concept that there must be a way to slow the reproduction of the starfish and facilitate a peaceful and mutually beneficial coexistence between the Great Barrier Reef and the crown of thorns. Action must be taken to preserve this most spectacular wonder so that it may not only be enjoyed, but also remain a significant economic and social resource for Australia, the local communities, and the next generation of children and families to come. There are already strategies in place that focus on monitoring the crown of thorns, such as identifying and understanding the causes of crown of thorns outbreaks, developing smart and viable control techniques such as injections to break down the crown of thorns, and ultimately developing a solution for crown of thorns management. However, it is evident that more action needs to be taken by our government. After engaging in this research and doing much reading on the crown of thorns epidemic, there is a sense of urgency to act before the coral cover has been entirely depleted and the economic diversity, beauty, and social value of the Great Barrier Reef is lost forever. Contain and control the crown of thorns, save the reef.